Hi, my name's Kylie. I'm the creator of Max Patch and I also make the puppets for the program. I thought you might like to make some puppets too, so in the next few weeks I'm going to be running some puppet workshops online. Easter's coming up, so I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to do a chicken and an egg finger puppet. Finger puppets are great for young children because they're very easy to operate. For this puppet, we're going to use two fingers. We're going to use our forefinger and our middle finger, and they're going to be the legs of our puppet. If you go to maxpatch.org and go to the activity section, you'll find a template for two finger puppets online, and you can download that and print it off. This one says for best results, print onto card, because that keeps the puppet nice and stiff. But if your printer is a bit like mine and has trouble picking up card, then you're quite welcome to print it off onto paper and then glue it onto card. Just not too stiff. Just remember when you do glue it on to spread the glue out nice and evenly and thinly, and then press it down really firmly and make sure all the bubbles are out. And then let it dry for a really good time, because if you go to put colour on top of that and it's got any wet bubbles or areas that are too wet, you'll end up ripping the paper and then it'll ruin your puppet. Once you've printed your template off, you'll need to colour it. Do this before you cut it because it makes it much easier to colour it in. Or collage it if you like. There's lots of ways that you can do that. You can do that with felt tips. You could do that with crayons. You could add a very funky top knot to the egg for chicken. You could add some glitter. Now Easter is full of colour and full of sparkle, so things like glitter with PVA glue is really good. The other thing that you could use is cover seal from books, so the stuff that you use to cover your school books with. If you're a parent or a teacher, you've probably got lots of offcuts of this hanging around, and the great thing about this is you can get it in lots of patterns and styles. It can sometimes be quite shiny, which is fun, and you can cut your own shapes and patterns onto it, out of it, and then you can stick it on, so there's no glue and no weighting, which is fantastic. The other thing, of course, that you could use is stickers, and the kids love to design up lots of different designs using stickers, so you could have a whole heap of those on hand as well. Now, once you've coloured your creation in, you can cut out the egg shape, and you can cut out the feet as well. My son Bowen did up some designs the other day. He's kept the face of chicken yellow because that's what he looks like in the movie, but you could make your chicken any colour you like. You're only limited by your imagination. Now when you've cut your chicken egg out, which you might need a little bit of help with if you're very little, then you need to cut out the holes in the bottom, and this you probably will need some help with because it can be a bit tricky. And what you do is you fold the bottom over so that it's halfway through the holes. Okay, and then you get your scissors and you cut a half circle out. Now I like to put my finger in the middle, which helps guide the scissors around, but you want to keep your fingers away from that sharp bit of the scissors. So when you've cut both of those out, which can be a bit tricky, so you probably will need a grown-up, you'll see I haven't cut a perfect circle there. It's very hard to do on the first go. So what you can do is just get your scissors, now that you've got a decent sized hole to put them through, and you can tidy that up and cut out the rest of the hole. We've, on the template that's on the website, these eggs are designed for children's fingers. If you're a grown-up and you want to make your own chicken and an egg finger puppet, you can enlarge the image a little bit because your fingers will be bigger. Here we go. So now we have 2 holes for our fingers, and now it's going to officially become a finger puppet. I can't get my fingers all the way through this hole, these holes, so I'm going to make my very own one. Why don't you have a go with colouring and collaging and making your chicken look absolutely amazing? Just be aware that if you stick heavy things onto it, like gems or pom-poms or anything like that, it may make your cardboard flimsy. And so when you put it on your fingers, your chicken might not stand up. So just be aware of that. It may either need some reinforcement, like a popsicle stick, down the back, or just try and keep it to light stuff on the front. So have fun and get creative, and I'll see you soon in the second part for the next part about the feet. See ya!